What's up, intermediate class? All right, hopefully you got plenty of, not water, but willpower today. I'm really going to actually be pushing your muscles, especially the lower half of your body. And one of the things I want to make sure that you're ready to do is that you're going to be able to continue even when it hurts. You know, whatever you think in terms of all of your the difficulty that you've had in some of your stances, we're going to be working on our kicks today. You can't already guess that. And I want you to focus on the ability to say, you know what, even when my legs are feeling like they've reached the point I can't do anymore, you can get one more. And then when you've done that kick, you can get another after that. So we're going to focus on a kicking. The goal today is on kick excellence, mechanics, muscle control. So let's start with some snap kicks. Warm the legs up just a little bit. And yep, start with these guys. Please teach me. And each other, please teach me. All right, now, going to fight the shin?
Good.
All right, now you're not going to be used to this part. I'm going to want to see snap kicks that are about ankle high. So a snap kick that's going to go ankle high, she still has a chamber, and she still has a chamber back. And then if she does it back and forth a couple times, I'm just looking for a basic low target. That's all I want. Chambers, guards, and eyes. All right, and slide it back. All right, 5. Walking it forward. Again, give me some intensity. Make sure there's nothing around that you're going to kick. Here goes. Ready? 1.
1 serve.
2.
2 serve.
3. Listen to that.
3 serve.
4.
4 serve.
5.
Good.
And slide it back nice and
Sir.
easy. We don't want to get those legs too tired. All right. Same thing for the roundhouse. All right. So my orange belts, we quite haven't hit. We did an orange belt, we did a roundhouse earlier in our training, but my green belts are the ones that have that green stripe and blue stripe that's associated with these roundhouses. So do the best that you can. I'm looking for a turn on that back foot, and we're going to point the knee and aim the toe, still ankle high. All right, I'm going to slide it back. All right, nice and slow this one. Ready? 1, turn, and kick. Chamber back.
1 serve.
2, turn.
2 serve.
3.
3 serve.
4.
4 serve.
And 5.
Good.
And slide back.
6 serve.
Okay, I'm going to be picking on some details. Right now, I'm not worried about the details. I'm just worried about getting our legs warmed up. Last one for the low kick for now is going to be this side kick. The knee is still going to come up high towards the belly, and she's going to kick down at that ankle high height. Up and down, and still chambers back. Beautiful kick. All right, let's get 5 of those. Ready? 1.
1 serve.
2. Do it like that.
2 serve.
3. Keep your guards
3
up.
serve.
4. Keep your guards up at home.
4 serve.
And 5.
Good.
And slide it back.
6 serve.
All right, get a little light jog, Okay, good. All right, so light jog. Let's move it a little bit. Okay, that's good. All right, so now we're going to bring the height up just a little bit. Now, as we do this, again, don't kick higher than I'm telling you. If I say knee high, that doesn't mean, oh, let's kick up here. That's a really high kneecap. Okay, all right, but the height of your knee. All right, so let's do 3 snap kicks, 3 roundhouses, 3 side kicks, knee high.
2 serve.
All right, snap kicks. Ready? 1.
1 serve.
2. A little higher.
2 serve.
And 3.
Good.
And slide back.
2 serve.
Roundhouse. Still aiming, pointing the toes. Ready? 1.
1 serve.
2.
2 serve.
3.
Good.
And slide back.
6
How
serve.
we looking, Mr. Rainey? Got some good guards, good eyes up. All right, side kicks. Last one for the knee high kick. 1.
1 serve.
2.
2 serve.
And 3.
Good.
Beautiful. Slide back.
6 serve.
Okay. Now let's go one more height before we switch gears. Is we're going to go belly button. And this is where I want bare bones, where I typically would say, give me this height on the kick. Now there's a reason why we're focusing on those low kicks. For now, I'm looking for this height, whereas I typically would ask. Snap kicks, belly button height. 3 of them. Ready? Keep up. 1.
1 serve.
2.
2 serve.
3.
Good.
Slide it back.
6 serve.
Roundhouses. Here goes. Belly button height. 1.
1 serve.
2.
2 serve.
3.
Good.
And slide back.
6 serve.
And last one for now. Side kicks. 1.
1 serve.
2.
2 serve.
And 3.
Good.
And give yourself a hand. Nice job at home. Let's give Miss Joanna's legs a rest. All right, come on over, guys. Come on over. All right, come on over, Miss Joanna. All right. So now, one of the things that we're going to focus on today is the ability to have control. A lot of times, I see a lot of good control down here, but not so much up here. So when we get into some kicks later on and into outs and out 2 ins, you're going to find a whole lot of focus I'm going to put on you up here. All right, so now, one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to look at a couple of details with this snap kick at that belly button height. We're not going to go higher for now, but I'm going to be pointing out some things, and then we're going to get a couple reps of them. And as we move forward, one detail is going to kind of, follow other details and other kicks. So let's start with the snap kick.
Okay.
All right, so first things first, she's got her guard up. She's got her eyes up. She's going to pick up the knee. Now, let me give you a couple of the reasons why we're focusing on this is, you guys are orange belt through red belt. And by the time that you hit brown belt, I want this to be figured out. I don't want to see any higher ranks with having issues on these chambers of these mechanics. All right, so now let's take a look at this. Her toe is in a position where she's got the whole foot pointed downward. All right, put that down for 1 second and reach for the sky.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is the same thing. It's the same thing. So when you are reaching for the sky, the ball of the foot is the thing that's touching. All right, so when she picks up her knee like a snap kick, it's going to be the same way. So the goal is to relax this part of her leg. Now point the toes like a roundhouse for me. All right, this is not what I want, but it's the start of it, okay? So when you peel your toes back, it's a difficult muscle group. All right, I'm gonna back you up just a little bit, Mr. Ben. All right, sit down for a second.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the way we can practice that. Is that right now our feet are nice and relaxed. We can point our toes and everything's nice and flat. Now peel the toes back, but leave the foot pointed. Everyone see that at home? Okay, so you could say, oh, there's a great exercise. We could go 1, 2, 3 and practice that. We're not going to do that right now. But we are going to do is make sure we're immediately able to peel the toes back so we don't hit with the wrong part of our foot. All right, so back up on the rail.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is where I need you to have something in the room. Mom or dad, you could be a great help with this, is take away the balance out of this. Right now, I'm not worried about how well you can stand on one foot. A chair, a table. I'll give you a couple of moments just to get that situated here. And I'll wait about 30 seconds to make sure that you have something in your house that you don't have to necessarily stand and do the whole dance. All right, about 30 seconds. Are they getting something, Mr. Rating? Not really? They're all waiting for the next thing? Okay. Well, then I'm going to tell you this. If you're practicing doing this without the rail, you're going to sacrifice some of that balance and you won't have as much. Got some things to hold on to? It could be mom or dad or sister. Okay. Well, do the best that you can. Okay. All right. So let's get to the snap kick here. Okay. Picking up the knee, and she's got the toe ready to go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice just picking up that. Just show me that. So we're going to put it back down, and then picking it up, and the foot's ready to go. If it takes a couple seconds for you to do your little toe dance thing, that's fine. All right. Let's get that 5 times. Foot's ready. Ready? 1. Picks it up. And the toe is ready to go. 1, sir, and puts it back down. Just picking up the knee. 2.
2, sir.
Good. Back down. And 3.
3, sir.
Good. Try to show that ankle. And 4.
4, sir.
Those toes. And last one. And 5.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So even Miss Joanna is working on her kicks. That's right. She's a diligent trainer. All right. So now, what I want to see now is the extension of the leg. So we're going to pick up the foot, and we're going to extend, and we're going to hold it for 5 Mississippis. Okay, that means your leg's going to be like, yeah. All right, which is fine. That's part of why we're doing this. And again, if you don't have something to hold on to, then yes, you can practice that balance. All right, so here goes. Picks up the knee, pick up your knee, extend the leg, hold it, hold it. I won't start counting until I know everyone's got their leg up. Has everyone got their leg up? Miss Joanna's suffering here. Everyone's got their leg up? Excellent. And let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was kind of fast. And back down. All right, let's go a little faster. A little slower. All right, pick it up. All right, extend the leg. And let's do it painfully. Ready? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. What's after 5 Mississippi? All right, you can put it back down. All right, let's turn again. Okay. All right, switch sides.
Sir, sir.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing on this opposite leg, and the goal is going to be extend it and bring it back. Extend it and bring it back. Okay. This is a great drill to be able to bring up the strength of the calf and the thigh here. All right, so we're going to pick it up, and we're going to have the guard up. So we're going to go 1, back down, 2, back down, 3, back down. Everyone got the drill? Extend, bring it back. Just for a second, okay? But you're not putting the foot down. You're not putting it down. All right, here goes. Let's get 5 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we switch sides so we can get attention on both sides. Here comes, ready? I know she's going to love this. Ready? Pick it up and balance. Or take out the balance. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Give yourself a hand. Nice job. Okay, so when we do our roundhouses, we're going to use the same concept, and we're going to be focusing on what we're doing from here to here. So the snap kick, I want the ball of the foot, so don't discount this. It is not a stomp kick, and it is not, I'm going to hurt my toes when I hit something. Peel the toes back, and if you have trouble doing that, reach for the sky and say, that's how my foot has to go. It's about muscle control. All right, you ready for this roundhouse?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Miss Joanna has a beautiful roundhouse. I'm going to stress her leg a little bit. So we're going to do a roundhouse towards the camera here.
Okay.
Some of my video feedback will reference this, and my brown belts, I was picking on this a little bit. All right, so hold on to the rail.
Okay.
All right, so first thing she's going to do is we're going to kick towards the camera here. So she's going to pick up her knee, and we're going to aim the whole body. Just kind of turn your shoulders towards the camera a little bit like this, like that. So that way they can see what I'm talking about here. Point your toe. All right, this is where I want this foot. I don't want it peeled back. I don't want your toes cocked back, and I don't want a side kick position that has to go to this at the very end. Here's the important part. When she rotates, her knee should be facing towards the camera and shoulders lined up. This is alignment, okay? So the goal of this is to say, you know what? When this hits, you want this to be one solid structure, okay? It's like if I took one of my bow staffs and bent it in half and tried to hit something really hard with it, it would be lacking structure. Okay, so picking up the knee and rotating the heel. Now this foot's turned all the way, and we got a straight line from her shoulder to her knee. Show them what not to do. Pick up the knee and aim it towards me. All right, so that means she's gonna, hopefully, maybe she'll tag something out here, but her leg wants to go this direction. All right, but she's still gonna try to hit something over here. Guess what's gonna hurt? Her hip. Okay, chamber back, and put it back down. All right, so holding on to something, and for now, we're gonna aim towards you, and you're gonna use this guy, and I'll use this other guy, so we're gonna, same time. All right, so we're gonna pick up the knee, and we're gonna rotate, and we're gonna bring it back, and we're gonna rotate, and bring it back. So we're facing towards something, and rotating the supporting foot, and checking my line from my shoulder to my knee, and back. All right, can we get 5 of those? Okay, all I want is count number 1 and count number 2. That's all I want, okay? All right, ready? Picks it up, holds it, there's count number 1, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate, key house on 5. Ready? 1, turn it, make sure it's straight.
1, sir.
And reset. And 2, turn it. 2, sir. All right, that's it. And 3.
3, sir.
3, sir. Nice straight line. And 4.
4, sir.
Aim that knee, and 5.
Get.
And you can relax. Okay, how'd we do on that knee, Mr. Andy? Better? All right, gotta give us sides, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this one, I'm gonna let you pick up the knee, and I'll let you hold it there for a second. All right, ready? Picking it up. Doing okay? All right, ready? Rotate the knee, aims it. Ooh, all right, you got it? You got it? All right. Now from here, I want to see that you got that shoulder lined up with the knee. 5 of those. All right, reset. Here it goes. Ready? Picks it up. There goes 1. 1, sir. Good. Rotate and 2.
2, sir.
Aim that knee. Don't let your back bend. 3.
3, sir.
Good. 4.
4, sir.
That's a good one. And 5.
Get.
Yeah, there's a hand. Nice job. Probably not the most typical way that you practice your roundhouse. You know, typically it's here goes, ready, all right, got 1, and I got 2, and then I got 3, then I got 4, and then 5, and we do the counts. But sometimes, you know, certain details get glossed over, and all of a sudden you find out that you got some heavy ranking, you've been practicing it, I'm going to say, not as correctly. Okay, so again, you watch some brown belts and saw some of these kicks. I'm trying to be able to kind of remove that possibility that you're not going to, you know, miss this little detail. All right, when we get into our side kick, this is where I see the side kick just wants to turn into that roundhouse. It's like, I got this great side kick. Here comes, ready. My foot's ready. My foot's ready. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture?
The knee needs to come up to your gut so your chamber comes up forward, not back.
All right, it is a bow and arrow. It is a battering ram. It's not a swinging motion. It's a shot, and it's coming straight. So if I see a side kick coming towards the camera, I should see like this one solid motion, shoot, and then it's coming back. I shouldn't see that there's any wavering side to side. Again, I don't hit you with the side of the arrow. It hits with the head of the arrow. So when she has her chamber up for the side kick, number 1, she's got it. Number 2, she's got it. That's where I want to see. And we're going to go for this turn. So I'm going to bring the camera around a little bit. Okay, well, the camera's coming over here. All right, go ahead one more time. This is what I want to see. I want to see more of the back definitely the heel. And what I shouldn't see is turn towards the camera a little bit. You know, turn. Right. I shouldn't see your belly button. I should see like the whole body has turned. Okay. All right, go and relax.
Okay.
All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice 1 and 2, putting it together. So we're not gonna go 1 and 2. Yeah, once upon a time you did that. For now, we're gonna put the 2 together, and I want you to do a little bit of a twisting motion. So maybe moms and dads are watching, and you might have seen moves like this. There we go. Good. Little twist. Do the twist. All right. Okay. There's enough of that. But the goal is that you're going to come up on the ball of your foot, and you're going to rotate your foot, and it's going to face where that side kick is going to go. So let's see if we can do this in one motion. So we're going to go whoop and turn. All right. So let's focus on the foot just for a second, Mr. Ben. So picking up the heel and rotating. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to try to do this slow. Ready? Foot. Rotate. Down. All right, let's see if we can get this slow. All right, ready? Here comes. It's very difficult to do that slow. Okay? All right, come on around here this way. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do count 1 and count 2. 1 and 2 together. 1, sir, 2, sir, all the way to 5. Putting the count 1 and count 2 together. All right, guards up. Ready to turn to this side kick. Ready? 1, 1, 2.
Oh, 1 step.
Oh, that one didn't count. You got to go right into that turn. Pick it up and turn. Pick it up and turn. Ready? 1. There we go. Momentum.
1,
Good. Remember, pick it up and turn. 2. 1, 2.
2, sir.
Beautiful. Ready? 3.
3, sir.
That's it. 4.
4, sir.
Check that foot. Turn that supporting foot. And 5.
Good.
How do we do with that, Mr. Rainey? Good? All right. Excellent. Thumbs are up. All right. Switch the sides.
Straight.
Okay. Now, what I want you to try to do on this one, since you got that foot turning, think of it like this. It's like, I'm going to hit you up. I'm going to go whoop, like that. So you're going to feel that. I want the eyes to be up. I don't want, like, you know, I'm not looking where I'm going to hit. If I'm going to aim it, my side kick towards you, you're going to see my eyes on you the entire time. Whoop. I'm eyeing right on you. Okay, just like in the spar. All right, here goes. Ready? Turn. 1.
1, sir.
Good. Eye contact up. Ready? 2.
2, sir.
That was a nice one. 3.
3, sir.
That's it. 4.
4, sir.
And last one. 5.
Yeah.
Thumbs up in the back. And give yourself a hand. Nice job. All right. So you got some extra sides. All right. You have 3 rooms in your house. If you don't have 3 rooms in your house, then you have 1 room to do it in. That's fine. You're going to take 3 snaps, 3 roundhouses, 3 side kicks, and you're going to do it in 3 different rooms. 3 kicks here, 3 roundhouses in this other room, 3 side kicks in this room. You've done 9 kicks total. Get your behind back into class. Ready, go. All right, 3 snaps. That's it, Miss Joanna's getting some snap, snap, snap. And 3 rounds over there. And 3 side kicks over there. And I'm waiting for you to get back. That's it. Hustle, hustle. No lazy ones, no quick ones. Oh, you know what? I got my 3 kicks. There's my 9 kicks. All right, there's my snap. Here's my round. Here's my side. Okay. Are we all back? Got some guys coming back? All right. Ready for in-outs? All right, here's the fun ones. All right, how are we doing on time? Oh, yeah, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time to work those legs. Thumbs up. Excellent. Give yourself a hand. Well done. Well done. All right. Legs should be nice and sore as long as you're keeping up with Miss Joanna. I know she's loving it. All right. So, in all seriousness, when we're throwing these snaps, rounds, and sides, I really like to see the control of this thigh. And I think a lot of times I've seen where this motion, this hinging motion is the only thing that you focus on. It's that part of that chamber. So when we do our hook kicks and our into-out kicks, you're going to feel a lot of pressure up here, and you'll probably complain to mom and dad later. Do it anyway. I want you to feel what I'm talking about, because I know all my brown belts had issues with this, and you're not going to have this issue because you're going to understand what it's about. All right, so let's go back to our low into-out kicks. All right, hand on a rail, get rid of that balance. All right, so this is what we're going to do. First thing first, we're going to pick up our knee, and the into-out kick I'm looking for is going to be very, very low. But I want it to be clear that you're not going to do this kind of like that kind of version. Back in the day, do you remember being a white belt? Do you remember being a white belt? Okay, Miss Joanna. All right, here goes, face towards me. All right, let's see if you know the right direction. Into-out kick. Oh, let's see if it's right. And she does. Oh, that was pretty good. Let's go the other way. Let's go the other way, Miss Joanna. Do you remember those days? Weren't they wonderful days? Okay, some of you might have been, a couple months ago, maybe a little bit longer, but now we're past that. so we know what direction we're going. All right, inside to outside, right? So when she picks up her knee, I really should see this knee be nice and strong. It shouldn't bob when she ends up finishing it. So when she makes her clean circle, it stayed up. It sways, but it does not go down. Show them what I'm talking about here. So it's like, whoa, that's still actually okay. All right, so pick up the knee and then drop the knee, do the circle. it's like I'm gonna kick you with a snap kick. Once you pick it up, it's done. You gotta go with it. But we're gonna go slow. So here it goes. Got the knee, nice clean circle low. I don't want this where you lock out your joint. So what looks like I'm locking out my joint, I am not. I do not want you to lock out your joint. But we're gonna go slow and low. Okay? All right, here goes. We'll do this side leg. We'll do it 3 times because we're gonna build up the height. All right, so here goes. Slow and low. Ready? 1, big circle. 1, sir. All right, 2. 2, sir. And 3. Kia. Okay, now a little bit higher. This one I'm looking for, again, you want somewhere in the middle. I personally cannot throw an into-out kick slowly up here. I can throw one, with whipping power, but I'm talking slow and muscle control hard up there. So now we'll go slightly higher. Ready? From here, a little bit higher. 1, sir.
1, sir.
Same leg.
2,
sir. And 3. Kia. All right. This is where your leg's going to be like, you can put you down, relax for 2 seconds.
Okay.
This is where you're going to be like, I'm having trouble doing it. That's okay. That's okay. All right, here it goes. Pick it up the knee. And again, the height can't drop. Once you say this is where you're at, you're like, yeah, that's what you got to do. Here we go. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2. 2, sir. And 3.
Good.
How do we do, Mr. Andy? Yeah, give yourself a hand. Nice job. All right. Also time again. All right. All right, here goes. That's all right. All right, now, other side. We do one leg, now we're going to do the other leg. So my right leg, here goes. Into-out kick again, starting low. Ready? 1. 1, sir. 2.
2, sir.
3.
Kia.
Can you keep it up there?
2, sir.
All right, little middle in the middle. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
Good.
Might as well go for it. Give me the higher one now. Stick with me. 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
Good.
Hey, give yourself a hand. Nice job. Okay. All right. Next, probably feeling it right now. All right. The into-out kick. Of course, it's easy to throw the kick. Like if I said, all right, I'm gonna put you out here for a second. If I said throw the into-out kick, just a nice whip, bring it around. Okay. That's easy to do because it once it's going, it kind of does the work for us. But if we have real good muscle control, imagine how hard that thing can hit if you could do that slowly. That's hard. That's really hard. Okay. All right. Out to ins.
Yes, sir.
You ready for some out to ins?
Yes, sir.
All right. I personally have. I think that the out to ins are harder to do this slower. Do you agree with this? Okay. All right. My cameraman says yes. Okay. All right. So now when we do this, let's isolate a particular piece. First things first. When we think about what we're going to hit with, this actually, I'm going to turn myself to the side here. What part of the foot do you want to hit with? What part of the leg do you want to hit with? Let's Joanna, put you right here for a second.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's hold your hand out there just for a second. If you wanted to, you could say, I'm going to hit it with my foot. Okay. I want to hit with my leg. Or I want to hit with my knee. All of those are valid things to use. So give me an into-out kick, or excuse me, out-to-in kick. Hitting with the foot. Okay, just touch. Just like that. Okay, now bring it to where the leg hits. Oh, okay, now bring it to where the knee hits. All of them require an out-to-in motion. Okay, so some people have asked me, well, what part do I hit with? Well, that depends. So some people like to turn their foot a little bit. Some people like to hit with the edge, the blade of their foot. So it's going to come up to you. All right, here goes. You ready for some out-to-ins?
Yes, sir.
All right, low and slow, clean. Keep the guard up. I'll let you have a break between each kick. All right, got your guard up. So nice, clean one. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
Good.
Good. We're leaving the leg up. Let's go for an out-to-in a little bit in the middle. Ready? 1. Sway the knee.
1, sir.
2. Big circle.
2, sir.
Full extension. 3.
Good.
And last one. This one's the high one. Make it hurt a little bit. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
Yeah.
And switch sides.
3, sir.
All right. Oh, man, can't wait for this hook kick. Here it comes. All right. Got the guard all the way up. Other leg's going to go low and slow. Clean. Ready? Picking it up. Goes 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
Good.
All right, somewhere in the middle. Ready? 1,
1, sir.
2,
2, sir.
3.
Good.
Last one. Give me some height. Make it hurt a little bit. 1,
1, sir.
2,
2, sir.
3.
Good.
And give yourself a hand. Nice job. How are we doing, Mr. Randy? He's giving me the thumbs up. Man, oh man, something's wrong. What's wrong with you? You're actually listening. You're focusing. You're working hard. What'd you do with my kids? What'd you do with my kids? Okay. All right. Just messing with you guys. Okay. Hook kick. I'm going to tell you, a lot of people have trouble with this kick, and I was one of them. I had trouble in my black belt test with the hook kick. Okay. So my job is to make it easier for you than it was for me. So as I didn't apply certain pieces, I want you to apply these pieces. It's a matter of practice. You know, Mr. Randy put everything into me when he was telling me how to do it, and then it was up to me to be able to put it together. And so I don't think I really focused on having a good hook kick until way, way later. Same thing for in 2 hours. So this hook kick needs a lot of attention. I'm not going to lie. It's a difficult kick to be really good at. Okay? All right, so here's where we're going to focus here to here a lot. All right. I'm going to give you the basic version of it first, and then we're going to work back and forth. All right? All right, so first thing first, I'm going to have you face towards the camera. All right, and I want you to show how you do a full speed, I'm going to take your head type of hook kick. It's going to be like, judge says fight, and you're going to go boom, and you tag them, and it's like, oh, break, point. All right, get away from that wall there. That way you don't end up giving me, and don't make it so high that it's off the camera, because she can like extend, she dislocates her hip and it goes all the way back here. I can't, we won't see that one. Okay, give me a good hook kick. Other side. It's so beautiful, it's worth seeing it 2 more times, isn't it? All right. And one more. Okay. What is going on with those? I mean, there's hips, there's legs, there's a whole lot of going. How do we, can we hit the pause button on that, Miss Joanna?
I can try.
All right, that's hard. All right, so now we got to dial it down to height that is going to be, you know, somewhere right around here.
Okay.
And I'm looking for individual pieces. Let's make this into like a 5 count if we can.
Okay.
All right, so first things first, she's going to pick up her foot. All right, so just, this almost looks like that side kick. It is kind of like a side kick. And she turns her body. Okay, here's the hard part. Now, can you break this into small pieces?
Okay.
So first thing you're going to do is what? Wait a second, she's kicking off to the side because the target is something right here. She's not hitting something back there. She's hitting whatever it is right here. So now she's going to move this portion of her leg and not bend the knee. All right, so she brings her hips back a little bit. Oh! Okay, do that again, one more time. All right, go slower. It's a good thing I wasn't standing over there. All right, now I'm gonna put myself in harm's way. All right, so just pull out the knee and then extend the leg. All right, and then turn and then extend. Okay, now, all right, I don't want you to hinge your leg back. Can you move just this portion back? That right there is the part we all miss from our hook kick. All right, you can relax. All right, so there's this word that we call torque when we're rotating something, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example that was given to me a long time ago. Was I've got this leg on this side, I've got my hip on this side. Now when I move this foot over there, I'm going to move my hip forward. I'm going to go like that, and here, and that. Now I know it's weird. That. The goal of it is to say that this part of my leg should swing, not just this. This is not a hook kick. Ready? That's me bending my knee. That's not me hitting anything. As a matter of fact, if she holds a target out, and I'm going to say, all right, so I'm going to kick over here like she did. I need the entire thing to come back. Okay? All right. It didn't work. All right. Hand on the rail. Let's put the drill in place. Got our guards all the way up. We're going to pick our foot up. We'll do the right leg for now. We're going to turn our bodies. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kick off at this angle here. And then straighten it out. And then you're done. Chamber back. Okay? So we're just going to do that same drill each time. We're going to do 5 times on each side. We're not going to put it down. We're just going to kick it out and then bring it back here. And then over here, and then bring it back in center. And then over here, and then back in center 5 times. Okay, don't put your foot down. Don't do it. All right, remember, the goal is to get the legs to get really exhausted and tired and focused and all that goody good stuff. All right, so hold it out, kicking it off to the side, okay? It's off at an angle, straighten it out. Ready? 1. 1, sir.
Sir.
Okay, get it over there. 2.
2, sir.
And 3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yeah.
Good. And if you end up in center, that's still okay. You don't have to go all the way over here. As long as it's just this, as long as you're not bending the knee. Okay, chamber back. And face the other way.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, hold up the leg at your angle. And again, when you're doing this towards the camera, Mr. Rainey's back there picking on foot position. Is your pinky toe in the right spot? Are your guards up? Are your eyes crossed? Focus. He's picking on all those little details. All right, so straighten out the leg. Ready? 1,
1, sir.
2,
2, sir.
3,
3, sir.
4,
4, sir.
and 5.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Give yourself a hand. Nice job. Okay. All right, now, there's a way you can challenge this to say, if you are trying to figure out if your hook kick would actually hit a target, okay? And you're saying to yourself, well, okay, if I held up a pad, I'm pretty certain that everyone could hit with a snap kick.
Right.
You're not going to miss. I mean, if you're missing with a snap kick, you need to practice your snap kicks. Roundhouses, you know, it's a really big arcing motion. It's really doubtful that you're going to end up missing with that. Again, you might miss detail, but I'm talking about target practice. Side kick, okay. It's aiming towards Mr. Bob over here. He's practicing his protection there. All right. So if I said to you, Miss Joanna, if you threw a side kick, are you going to miss Mr. Bob? Okay. You wouldn't accidentally kick over here or over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So guys at home, if you're working on the target practice of those kicks, then that's something to access. Make sure that you're practicing that. But let's get into outs, out to ins, and hooks. When we think about our out kick, I'm going to back you up just a little bit.
Okay.
All right. And this is target practice. I like to see that at the low, medium, and high, this is part of our homework. Outs, out to ins, and hooks. Okay. And we need to know that, number 1, mechanically it's correct. And number 2, it's effective at its fullest range. So what I don't want to see is mom or dad or a target that you've chosen. And I'll stay right there. Stay right there. Okay. All right. So show me the out, Miss Joanna. You feel a little bit awkward, like I can't do it from there. It feels really awkward. All right. So what distance do you want? So then she says, I like this distance. Now give me the slow version. Out. Picking it up, extend, boom. Okay. And she knows her distance, and you need to know your distance. And when you do it slow, you've got full control. Good. All right, don't forget to pick up the knee first, pick it up, and then you're good. Okay, now give me the same thing out to it. Picking up the knee, and nice and slow, boom. All right, so part of the practice of homework is that I like to see 5 outs, 5 outs. 5 out to ins, 5 out to ins. So 10 of each of those kicks. And here comes the hook kick test. All right, what your goal is to be able to hit something on the way back. Let's see. All right, grab that kick back. All right, so Mr. Ben is going to keep eyes on me. When you do this motion, remember what's the name? It's a hook. It's not a smack on the side. It's not a side kick that way. So the goal is to go behind something. So we're going to pretend like this is a leg or a head or a set of ribs or a belly button, whatever it is. So the goal is to get behind it. Now don't hook it yet, but I want your leg for them at home to see how this leg is going to touch. All right, so extend past it. Boom. All right, and when she brings her leg back, it's going to hit on the way back. Let's turn you towards the camera. All right, one more time. Go slow. See how it has that hooking motion? I show them what not to do. Ew, gross. Okay. All right. So let's put this in context here. In spar, face the side just like this. All right. So you got yourself set up. You're like, man, I got this great hook kick going, and I go, oh, it's not going to work. Let me get a little closer. Oh, I have to kick here. I have to go past her. Boom, to be able to access that. And the words, it's a dual articulating movement. That's big, fancy. You say that at the dinner table, they're going to be like, genius. All right. So when we're practicing this motion, you got to think to yourself, if she's not going to hurt me too bad. So if she makes a hook kick motion, whoa, all right, it's fast. Very rarely do I see a hook kick really well done in spar. Into outs too. All right, so then let's put it into a little bit more seriousness here. So we're locked up like this. I'm turning this way a little bit so that everyone can see that I'm going to take this leg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go kick past it. Boom. Boom. I can access that with that hooking motion. I wouldn't be able to do a good job if I just did this. Tink. I need to reach and extend and pull in order for that hook kick to be effective. And then lastly, you say, all right, this is one of those, maybe we're watching the movies or some kind of like amazing superstar, Johnny karate tournament and you see that big hook kick coming from the side, I would not recommend that in a fight. But I'm telling you what, my black belts that have access to those head kicks, hook kicks work really, really well. Really, really well. Okay, so homework, just to make sure we all understand. Give me a slow version. In 2 outs, not with the foot. You show me fast, you know what that shows me? What does that show me, Miss Joanna, when you did fast? More.
You can't do it slow.
That's right. It's because your muscles are weak. And that's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here to push and say, be strong, like the bull. Mr. Ernie says, be strong like the bull, right? I know she loves it. All right. So when you go slow, it shows that you've got control. Beautiful. Good. Okay. Out to in, slow. Picking up the knee, slow. Good. Okay. Challenge the height of that kick. Okay. On the hook kick, my recommendation for a target would be to say, a trusting individual or someone that would say like the leg of a chair, a stick sticking up. It could be anything that you can have. You could even do this outside.
Tree.
A tree. Okay. Don't hurt the tree. Okay. Not everyone has a swinging bag or whatever. Not everyone has a kickback. But if you only have another person, think to yourself, all right, I'm going to practice this hooking motion behind a leg. So I can go here like this and bring it back. The only problem I have with that is I really like to see the full range of the motion as opposed to it stopping. So I'd really like to see this. Like the kick coming out here, extending, and then pulling it back. So that way it has a stirring motion. As a matter of fact, let's do this real quick, something that for them to all see. Did you know there's circles in all this? There's a circle in your hook kick.
Really, sir?
Yeah, I imagine your disbelief, but I'm going to show you something. All right. In black belt class, we always try to find ways that there's circles and things, especially in Aikido.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Cameraman, are you able to aim down?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, so you know what? All right, let's get ourselves down here. All right, come on down. Come on down. All right, so we're going to kick this direction, and what we're going to do is we're going to kick off at an angle, and we're going to try to make a big sweeping motion. Does anybody see a circle there as we do this motion? What they're not going to see is this. Just extend the leg, big, big sweeping motion. All right, now come on back up.
Hey.
And now we're going to do it at a low angle here. And the goal is there's a circle. There's a circle. All right, ultimately, there's this thing called the horizon. When I see my hook kick done properly, it should be like you're painting a line on the horizon. Kick it off here. Can you give me the super slowest, most beautiful, like take a picture? It's like the sunset type of picture.
Seriously.
All right, go ahead. Horizontal. Whoa, beautiful. Okay, so when you're practicing this hook kick, the goal is, I think it's a combination of a good side kick foot position, understanding about how your hips are working. When you practice your in 2 outs and your out 2 ins, the hook kick helps. The in 2 outs and out 2 ins help the hook kick. Because you don't do this very much on a snap. On a snap kick, you'll twist into it and fire. On the side kick, you'll turn. A roundhouse, you'll turn. In 2 out requires a whole lot more body movement. It's just more, not necessarily it exists in snaps in the rounds and the sides, but the in 2 outs and out 2 ins and hooks require more body. That's why you don't learn it until later, right? Otherwise, you'd learn hook kicks when you were no belts. It'd be just too much. All right. Any questions on the homework? I'm going to repeat it again. 10 in 2 outs, 5 on each side. Slow. 10 out 2 ins, 5 each side. Slow. 10 hook kicks each side. Slow. And when you're demonstrating it, make sure that you're giving me your best. Don't give me the lazy one. That's not the one to submit. Practice this over the course of this week. Any questions, Mr. Randy? Pretty solid stuff. Okay. The goal is this next week, when I see those form submissions, I would love to see how beautiful they are and show me some gracefulness. And then when you feel like that gracefulness is there, then you're saying, all right, bang, okay, now you'll have more of that if you have control at the slower level. First crawl, then you walk. All right, so this is a crawling into out to win a hook, right? Okay. All right. Well done today, guys. Keep up the hard work. I miss you. Make sure if you watch this video and you weren't part of class, put your name in the comment section. So at the very bottom of your mobile device, if you're watching it on the phone, it's at the very, very, very bottom where it says add a comment. And then for your desktop or a laptop, you'll find it directly beneath it. Put your name in that comment section. It helps me know that you're watching. And I definitely saw a good bit of you guys in class, so well done. Give yourself a hand. All right, one sound. Here's one in the back. Ready, jump. And thank you for teaching me. And you're dismissed.